we're going to take a look at the Helldivers 2 drama because this game is on fire. If you don't know what is going on, Helldivers 2 is no longer purchasable in 177 countries where PlayStation Network is not available. But some are still available, like Baltics. This game has now received 215,000 negative reviews, and it is at a total of, I think, 300,000 negative reviews now on Steam. It's only getting worse, and the game deserves all of it, and we're going to talk about why that exactly is. Seems like possibly an issue of corporate interests getting in the way of games, for sure. But hey, the game is at 215,000 negative reviews. The game is now no longer purchasable in every single one of these areas, and I assume if you did purchase it in any one of these areas, you'll have to manually get a refund. If Steam and every other service provider doesn't automatically refund every single person in every single one of these regions, I assume lawsuits are going to start happening, but what do I know? It probably won't really matter. Mostly at this point in life, we have to accept that the government, like corporations, everything's pretty corrupt one way or another, and all that really matters is money. So who knows, but this is one of the like biggest shit shows and most ironic shit shows ever, because Helldivers 2 is a meme on Starship Troopers, and they love going with the for Super Earth democracy, right? I just saw my flag in that list. Oh no. There's like a lot of places. I think people are saying the game is now only available in about 26 or 27 countries now. I'm like, huge oof. These Twitter AI titty bot ads are insane. Just send me anime porn. Like, I'm not gonna talk with a fake AI waifu. Come on, that's a waste of everyone's time. God. Anyways, Sony on a random Friday. Oh my god. Like, everyone's like, what? This is so stupid. Steam should offer buyers of games refunds even if they already played a lot. Yeah, I have refund requested this game. In my request, I said this game is not playable in 177 countries. I am now not able to play with other people in 177 countries. That's fuck off. Unplayable bullshit. Like, it's so stupid. It's so bad. It's just, I don't give a shit about the game anymore. I played it a little bit. Played it like almost 20 hours, probably 5 of that was AFK. And it was fun, but it's like, god damn, dude. This was the full update and what they were talking about. Posted Friday, May 3rd. This is what kicked off every single bit of this drama, essentially. And this is where everything popped off. So, attention Helldivers. Due to technical issues at the launch of Helldivers 2, we allowed the linking requirements for Steam accounts to a PlayStation Network account to be temporarily optional. That grace period will now expire. See details below. Account linking plays a critical role in protecting our players and upholding the values of safely and securing provided a PlayStation and PlayStation Studios game. Everyone's also shitting on PlayStation because of how many security leaks and breaches they have, and they're like, well, technically it's less safe being connected to Steam, to PlayStation. And yeah, that is true. Every place, everywhere you use your credit card, every place you've ever been online, they're not that secure, and it's insane. Just big F, right? Like, nothing's really that secure. So, I don't know. This is like the least thing I care about, but this is still stupid as shit. These are our main way to protect players from griefing and abuse by enabling the banning of players that engage type behavior. It also allows those players to be banned the right appeal. As such, May 6th, all new Helldivers 2 players on Steam will be required to connect their Steam account to a PlayStation Network account. Current players on Steam will start to see the mandatory login from May 30th and will be required to have linked to Steam and PlayStation Network account by June 4th. PlayStation Network accounts are free, blah, 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 blah. And that's what kicked this off. 26.3 million impressions. And, I mean, that's not a thumbs up, but it's getting ratioed with replies and comments. Oh my god. Everyone's like, Sony is well known for cutting cuts. Hackers steal Sony PlayStation players' personal data. We were so close. Was this clearly agreed to by customers before they bought a game on Steam? Yes, but that doesn't mean that everyone actually like cares or agrees. Come on, like, everyone knows that. This is chaos. Because obviously, since the launch of the game, they had on their Steam page, like, PlayStation requirements or, like, PlayStation linking will be required. It would be less of an issue if people outside of PlayStation networks could still play, and if maybe they made linking not fully forced. If it was an optional thing, it would have been fine, obviously. But like forcing every single person to do this after launch is probably the scummiest thing possible, because everyone knows people aren't going to pay enough attention. People are just going to buy a game and they're going to play a game, obviously. And then half a year later, if you take that game away and be like, oh, sorry, you got to create a PlayStation network. Even though, like, I personally don't give a shit. I have a PlayStation account. I have, like, an account for everything, obviously. Other people don't, and people are fucking annoyed having to create individual accounts for everything at this point. So, not chill, my dudes. Definitely not chill. If we go back, we can see, now there's them anime titty waifus again. Everyone's like, what? Japan has a separate version of the game. They were saying everyone's mad, no one's happy. Sony is fucking insane. Arrowhead details how this new update for Helldivers 2 would work with regions that can't have a PlayStation account. How do you fuck up this badly, Sony? It's true. The Helldivers 2 community people and everyone in Discord, everyone's yelling at everyone and everyone's freaking out. No one's happy. It's actually pure chaos. This is one of those times where I'm like, I'm kind of happy I'm not in the Helldivers 2 community, or like I don't care a huge amount. I can just watch it on the outside looking in. It's like when that stupid Warframe Dante nerf shit happened, and like I was laughing my ass off at how much it didn't matter, and then other people were shitting their pants, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk, right? Like that's essentially this, but this is actually a bad thing. The Warframe one fucking didn't matter. This shit sucks, okay? This shit actually sucks. First of all, Sony's decisions, not ours. Secondly, we don't have all the details about region-related issues yet. We're chasing Sony to get more info. They don't even, like, even the devs of the game, the people creating the game have no idea what's going on. They're getting pissed off, and then, like, they're lashing out at people. They're recommending people give negative reviews and refund the game. Like, this is such a bad look for Sony, Helldivers, Arrowhead. There's only losers in this scenario right now. Only losers. Not a single person wins out of this. Not even Sony now. Sony was like, oh, we're going to get a W. We're going to get so many new PlayStation accounts. Instead, Sony is lambasted online and known as, now everyone's roasting them for having bad data security. I don't think that's helping you, Sony. Usually when people make fun of your company for bad info, or just bad info management, you know, data leaks, yeah, it's not a good thing. No, I'm not taking any sides, because the devs were advocating the usage of the PlayStation Network at the same time. They're as honest as Sony as of now. Oh no, I kind of agree. Like, everyone's a little scummy. The devs aren't the best in this case, but they aren't the worst. It's like, as a dev, it's like, how much power do you really have to? People are freaking out. It's like, but we can ban people better. Like, I get it, but yeah, no, it's not gonna work. It just sucks. It just sucks. Feel bad for Arrowhead. Everyone's like, oof. Mostly negative recent reviews. Oh, Helldivers 2. A masterclass in what you should do and then what you should not do. It is quite literally, in this case, a deal with the devil. They signed the papers with Sony. They knew what they were getting into, but, you know, apparently not. The last 2 weeks were tough ones for PlayStation fans, as Sony has been collecting a bunch of L's lately. Sony struggled a lot to release an actual successful product on Steam for years before finally achieving it with Helldivers 2. This game's success is very well deserved. But now, then they deliberately decided to prevent a lot of players around the world from accessing it. Beloved by many people, 177 countries, by the way. Ghost of Tsushima is going to be released on Steam very soon, and all of this will surely impact its sales on the platform. Oh yeah, no, Ghost of Tsushima was fun on release. I'm never going to play it again, but it was fun on release. Seriously, I don't think I've ever seen a company sabotage its own game this fast. It's insane. I have never seen a game kill itself this easily and this insanely, all at once, in one foul swoop. Holy shit. Like, the negative reviews for, like, nerfing guns, those were more funny, but, like, hell, the game's never been balanced, and the devs are pretty bad with balance. This game's insane like that, but it's not gonna get better. PlayStation motto being, play has no limits. Oh, that's ironically hilarious. While blocking 177 countries from playing Helldivers 2. Literally their most popular multi-platform game. It is a hilariously sad form of irony. It's like, it's so funny that the game that Sony completely messes up is legitimately the most ironic possible game. It is a Starship Troopers-esque meme on power, government, right? It's like, yeah, everyone's just kind of a cog in the machine. We're all just worthless fodder. I'm just doing my part. And then it shows that Sony's like, hey, guess what? You're just doing your part. Get the fucking game away from them. Take it out of their countries. Join our goddamn PlayStation Network and do your part. Helldivers 2 literally trained people to fight against this sort of shenanigans, and they're surprised. Oh my god, they're surprised when, like, everything goes to shit. Helldivers 2. PSN account means communism. We hate communism. We love freedom, guns, eagles, patriotism, and liberty. Helldivers 2. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Yep. This happened about 13 hours ago in total, but who knows. Holy shit, Sony has now delisted Helldivers 2 from being purchased on Steam in 177 countries. Yeah, and then at least some people who were playing the games can no longer play them. Don't blame Helldivers 2 devs because they don't like it too. That's not how that fully works. They signed up with Sony. Okay, here's the thing. It's the devs' fault too. It's less the devs' fault, that's still the devs' fault. You need to understand, it's not like Sony magically got Helldivers 2. This is all agreed upon. Everyone agreed upon this. Every single thing that is happening right now between Helldivers 2, Sony, Steam, that is all agreed upon. It is Helldivers' fault. It is Sony's fault. It is both of their faults. It is both of them, my dudes. You cannot be like, Arrowhead did nothing wrong. The Helldivers folk did nothing wrong. They fucking agreed to this. How do you think business action deals happen? How do you think business is done? You gotta sign the deal with the devil, or else the devil won't give you that sweet cash, right? You sign that deal, you get the cash. No deal, no cash, right? Like, and that's generally how it works, right? Everything was agreed upon. This was all known. Just because people weren't paying attention doesn't mean that it didn't happen, right? This is just a bad take. It is both of their faults. The Helldivers 2 devs not knowing what's going on is not a good sign. That is a bad sign for both Sony and Helldivers Arrowhead, right? That's not good, okay? That doesn't mean we get a pat Helldivers or like Arrowhead on the back for making bad business deals, for fucking over their customers, and for signing really shitty publishing deals. That's all on Arrowhead, but it's Sony that's like making those publishing deals, Sony. But Arrowhead signed all the deals, guys. Like, there are agreements. They knew this was happening. Just because a lot of community folk and a lot of like the Helldivers 2 dev team and like possible people, like, don't yell at them, right? It just sucks. Just yell at the void, which is like reviews and Steam and pages, right? It sucks. Obviously, as an individual, like just dev, you don't have power. You're probably just a developer, right? It's more so the higher up execs, and it just sucks. Everything sucks, okay? It is everyone's fault. Both companies, all of their faults. Both of them, okay? No one's in the right. They both suck, and they both fuck their consumers over. Arrowhead / Helldivers would probably much prefer they don't, but they signed the deal, and they knew what it was coming, and now they're trying to, it seems, sway public opinion to fight Sony. So it's like everyone's bad. I'm sorry to tell you, but Arrowhead's now trying to use the community to fight back at Sony. No one's a good guy in this. Both companies suck. Both companies suck. I'll let y'all know if my refund ends up going through, but this is just fucked up. Like, this just sucks. All it is just sucks dick for all consumers. Like, no consumer wins. No company wins now either, because now they're getting such shit press. They're getting a ton of refunds. They'll be charged back and then possibly sued in many countries by many people. So, yeah. And then there's this, right? CEO of Arrowhead Game, who made Helldivers 2, knew about PSN Link 6 months ago. No shit, they knew. Right? We already knew this. That is not even a question up for debate. Do you think these goddamn business deals get signed out of nowhere? No. All of this was already predetermined. 100% everyone knows that, unless you're stupid, okay? Because business deals don't just pop out of nowhere, right? They've known for ages, because it's been Arrowhead with Sony as a publisher for ages. Like, this is not anything new. It's just new to people who weren't watching or paying attention, and it's new because it is now being enforced. So that is the issue, is it's actually being enforced. Yeah, it sucks. That's all I can say. It sucks. I do have a part to play. I am not blameless in all of this. It was my decision to disable account link at launch so that players could play the game. I did not ensure players were aware of the requirement. We didn't talk about it enough. Yeah, like, it's obviously the company's fault. While it was in place, and if you knew, you looked ahead of time, but it's like they were very secretive of it. Like, it's, both companies suck, dude. I don't know how to tell you guys this, but business is business, and companies love showing that over and over and over again. We knew about this for 6 months before launch, and that would be mandatory for online PlayStation titles. A daily reminder, folks, business is business. Companies only care about you as far as business goes. So, yeah. While he was acting on behalf of gamers to provide support, he still deliberately withheld vital. He thought, let's just get the money now and let whatever happen over. Yeah, like, I mean, it's just literally business, baby. They signed their business agreements. They signed their business deals. They're making their money. They kept it quiet because they knew it would affect sales. Warframe devs fuck up all the time too. No devs are perfect. It's all about business. Warframe devs, nowhere near perfect. They fuck up all the time. Heirloom pack. Warframe devs are just devs. They're all just companies, all just devs, all just full of people. None of it's different. It's all just more of the same. I don't usually pat any single team on the back too much because no, they do the same sort of crazy BS. Go buy my $100 heirloom pack for my nice little limited time crown. That one's less scummy. It's still scummy, of course. I see Helldivers 2 community managers and fucking retard. Jesus. Spits. It's not like this is the first or even the 14th mainstream game to require a third-party account that takes a couple minutes to create. Oh yeah, I think it's just like, the probably CMs just got like angry because dear God, they're probably getting yelled at by everyone. But yeah, it just sucks being a CM right now. But if it takes a deal break to have 120 seconds out of your day to enter a Gmail account and then forget about it, change your Steam review and make your displeasure known on a platform where it matters. It was very funny about this because a lot of people were angry at this, but they were like, no, I'm serious. Go change your review and refund the game and let your displeasure known. And it's like, well, I can't do anything as a community manager. People are reading this ironically, but no, I'm pretty sure it's 100% serious. And I'm pretty sure Spitz also clarified that this 100% is like, it's nothing they can do. Oh yeah, I just don't give a shit. You're arguing apple to oranges. I couldn't give any less of a fucks about any company. Sorry to say. DE does scummy shit all the time. But that's irrelevant to this because we're talking about this. I just don't care and it's not relevant. I can't believe all Sony had to do with Helldivers 2 was literally nothing. And they still managed to fuck it up. That's probably like the most true statement at this point. Because it's just like rip. The beginning of the end of Helldivers 2. We had a good thing, you stupid son of a bitch. We had our ships. We had Super Earth. We had everything we needed, and it all ran like clockwork. You could have shut your mouth, kept the player base, made as much money as you ever needed. Can't imagine 26 million views, and all of it's like, I'm confused as to why people are mad at this. Okay, yeah, you are confused, it seems. It seems they are confused. Everyone's like, fuck, game over, man. I'm sure this will be very well received by PC players and everything will be smiles and rainbows. This post must have been made by communist robots. That's the only possible explanation. Pure bot propaganda, right? Like, Helldivers 2 have been training their player base in order to, like, fight this sort of bullshit. It's incredibly, insanely ironic. I just cannot even, dude. They're getting just murdered out there. I love this. Bought Helldivers, never gone into it. Now I get a free pass to refund it, even though I got more than 2 hours on Steam. Bastard. Dude, everyone, thank God Helldivers 2 is the first game in years that was a fun first focus in complete dog shit. Sony on May 3rd, 2024. New Helldivers 2 hotfix. Patch notes, removed Chinese people, removed Russian people, removed Eastern European people, removed African people, removed Filipino people. While this isn't actually the patch, that's what removing countries does. This is definitely going to affect Ghost of Tsushima's sales on release. Yes, Sony just removed Helldivers 2 from my country. Can't play or nothing. Great job, Sony. Take a dump on one of the best best games you published. Not free, best games. It's true. Like that's yeah. It's just insane. Helldivers just messed up so bad. They were doing so good. The game was going really well. They were doing really good like community management and support, you know, like Warframe. But then they fucked it all up. They fucked it all up. And you know what? Warframe did the exact same thing. Guess who owns Warframe? It's like Tencent owns Warframe. It's all business. Sorry to say. publishers, games, no one cares about you. It's all business. They have to get the game out, and if they have to find a way to do it, they're gonna do it, and it's gonna fuck people over. Like, that is just, it all just comes down to business, and it sucks. So we need to yell at Sony. We need to refund the shit out of the game. You gotta Steam review it as much as possible, right? Like, no matter what, no company's ever evil. Like, or sorry, no company's ever good. They don't give a shit about you. They care about, like, ins and outs. They care about their revenue, and you got to remember that, right? This, most likely, Helldivers 2 now is just become some weird psyop in order to get people to sign up for the Sony PlayStation Network. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but Sony actually cut off a third of the world from playing Helldivers 2 so that they can please their shareholders about player count for PlayStation. For $1 billion company, this is absolutely, yeah. Yeah, like, they're burning down. They're just burning down. Ah, let's just dance. Dance the pain away. Oh yeah, this shit's hilarious. What the hell? Everyone's like, Helldivers 2 messed up. But guess what? Helldivers 2 messed everything up. But guess what? We have Stellar Blades, so it's all okay. I love it. New Helldivers 2 patch looking sus. Oh no. I mean, like, they truly are diving into hell now. Doing everything possibly wrong with their team now. Oh my god, Sony and Helldivers 2 right now. Sony, keep it coming. We need your support. Sony, Helldivers 2 situation is so laughable. You fuck up a cash cow like that so quickly, and they want that game to fail. How to refund Helldivers 2. How to get a refund for Helldivers 2. Apparently they're deleting messages like this, so test that game play. Apply more than once. First time it's monitored and rejected by a bot based on hours played. Second time it's manually reviewed. If you need a good refund option, the developers have announced that they will restrict my access to the game unless I sign up for a third-party service account, requiring me to obstructed the game. Oh, I just said that I can't play with people in 177 countries that I was able to play with before, so it's now unplayable. I mean, like, yeah, you can just reason it doesn't work. You can't play it. That's all you need to say. It's like, well, I was able to play with people before. I can't anymore. I was able to play with my stream chat. Now I can't. Weird. But yeah, just keep smashing that refund. How? Over 100 hours on Steam and they got refunded. Helldivers 2 playtime. Yep. We have issued a refund. Damn, dude. 177 countries banned. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, so naturally, Helldivers 2, Sony, they both deserve all the hate they're getting on this one. Both equally responsible, both equally at fault, of course. Not going to... Helldivers 2. We're not going to force people to either break Sony TOS or not play it too. Helldivers 2 community walks back PlayStation requirements. Down. What actually happened? The community manager doesn't walk back from the requirements, they still have them. He's talking about people from countries that can't create PSN. According to Sony TOS, as they'll find a solution for these countries. Corporate shielded. Helldivers 2 didn't have a sign up as a requirement at the start. No, a text block hidden away at the Steam forum saying it was temporarily does not count. Yeah, pretty much. Like, they knew what they were doing. I'm sorry, chat, everyone. Yeah, they got scammed. Y'all got scammed. Y'all got scammed by Helldivers. Sorry to tell you. They scammed us. They scammed us good. The good old switcheroni. Damn. If they did it on launch, a lot less people would have cared because they would have had to force it. It would have been a big issue then, and then we would have seen how it went. If they could have should have just made it an optional thing where they can link it up. Games need to start probably doing optional link ups where you get your sweet skins, and yeah, but everything's on fire now. It's just all this. I have PSN and play on PS5, but holy shit, Sony, leave for PC always long. Oh my god. So there's a lot more drama you could go look at. It's endless Twitter posts, endless dev posts, endless fighting between everyone. Like, don't go yelling at random individual people. It's probably a waste of time, and it's always a crazy human thing to do. Go make reviews, refund your game, and just, like, review it where you can, and just take part in the discourse. Being like, no, fuck Sony, fuck Helldivers 2. They absolutely screwed us. I'm out. You know, I refunded it, and we'll see if it goes through. If not, I will refund it again and again until it's like, hey, right now it just says your refund has been received. But that's all. So it's going to take me a little bit to actually maybe even get it refunded if I do. I don't know. But Helldivers 2, big F, big rip. They have dove into hell and they are going to stay in hell. So hopefully they appreciate those trenches right now. If we take a look though, we can see that Helldivers 2 on the review page, okay? Right now it is at recently overwhelming negative 200,000 negative reviews lately. Oh yeah, Tarkov shit the bed too. Oh my god. That only happened a week ago and I already forgot about it because I don't like play those extraction shooter games, but oh my god, totally forgot how screwed everyone is. I think it's all just like everyone's getting screwed by big developer, big publisher, shareholder type agreements and contracts. So make a deal with the devil and the devil might fuck you up. That's just kind of how that goes. You think Warframe's perfect, everybody? Remember, we're owned by Tencent. The game is overall very well done for a free-to-play game where you can earn everything. And it's just microtransactioned out the ass. Once in a while, they'll do something incredibly scummy, like the heirloom pack, but at least it was only cosmetics, right? At least it was only cosmetics. For now. Dun dun dun. But yeah, 200,000 overwhelmingly negative reviews. My reviews like, yeah, can't play it with people. Yeah, we dive together or not at all. Sony can blow me. I'm doing my part. That's the thing. They trained us for it. Oh my god. I can't read that. But I'm like, yeah, nice foreign post where it's like they're probably angry they can't play too. Can't play or can't play with friends or other countries. Yep. I imagine it's all about the same of like PlayStation's not in my country or I can't play with people on those other countries. Like I can't, it's anarchy. Just anarchy. But this is all understandable anarchy. All of this is completely understandable. And Helldivers 2, Sony, they are deserving all the hate they get right now. It just, you know, they just deserve all of it. Everyone's yelling about the game stuff and it's game stuff. So yeah, that stuff's all deserved, of course. But yep. Now, a ton of people who bought it will not be able to play it. So mass refund, mass everything, and maybe the game they might even force the game to be like taken down because this is such a shit show. Like if a game gets refunded hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars like a day, that has to trigger something. Like that shit has to trigger maybe even America, like the fucking FTC, right? Are they gonna get slapped by the Federal Trade Commission for doing illegal bullshit now? Because like this is next level scummery. I'm actually not too sure. Like, this shit is not normal. And when everyone refunds it, it's... Hey, it's not a good thing. I'll show you my post. Let me show y'all. So I'm like, I don't want to like pop open my Steam account or anything weird like that. Don't know what it might show. Let me just grab that post there, but it's not good, right? This is mine. If you're curious. Hello, Pupsker. Your refund request has been received. We're receiving your refund request. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. All the Helldiver versions. So I'll let y'all know if I get refunded my Steam account. That'd be nice because it's like $52, and I'm pretty sure literally everyone in the game can be like, refund. I'm not able to play with the people I was able to play with before. I was able to play with people, no longer am able to. Weird. So, hey, I'm now no longer able to play with 1/3 of the world. Is this a problem? Question mark. Steam. I would like a refund. I can no longer play with a good third of the population. Hey Steam, did you know that I'm no longer able to play with over 100 or 177 specific countries now? I would like a refund. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep refund requesting until it goes through. Because like that's just fucked. I just don't want to play the game. I'm already don't care. And then this shit happens. Damn. I was planning on jumping on it a little bit, but let me uninstall that just damn game now. Oh yeah, I did uninstall it. Okay. Yeah. I didn't get auto denied by a bot yet. I put my request in like an hour ago and it's still in. So we'll see. We'll see. But the request is still in there. So it might take a little bit, everybody, but I will update it. I'll throw it on my post if it ever does get absolutely nuked, but that's what's going on. Third of the Planet banned from Helldivers 2 because Sony is not available. Sweet. So refund it if you need, everybody. Let me know if it works. And if it worked for you, just chuck it in the comments section. Cheers.